Lainey Wilson just changed country music. Again. On May 8th, 2025, at the 60th ACM Awards, she didn't just show up. She took over. 4 massive wins in one night. Entertainer of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for Whirlwind, Artist-Songwriter of the Year. Only a handful of legends have ever pulled that off. But when Blake Shelton read her name out loud, Lainey looked shocked, silent, emotional. You could see it in her eyes. This moment was bigger than the trophy. Seconds later, more wins followed. More standing ovations. More flashbulbs capturing her standing tall in full bell-bottom glory, rewriting the story of modern country. This wasn't just about awards. It was a cultural shift. Let's talk about why this night mattered so much, what Lainey Wilson said on stage, the emotional tribute to her fiancé Duck Hodges, the feminist fire she lit with Reba and Miranda, and what's next for the reigning queen of country. Because this is not just country news. This is the beginning of a legacy. After being named Entertainer of the Year, Lainey took the mic and opened up. Her voice was shaking, her hands were trembling, and she said what so many successful people are afraid to admit. I have a little imposter syndrome right now. She told the story of her sister shining a hunting spotlight on her when they were kids, lighting up their living room like it was a stage. It was raw. It was real. It was a reminder that confidence doesn't cancel out self-doubt. It grows around it. Then came the line that blew up online. Country music has given me more than I deserve. Fans quoted it everywhere. Clips went viral, and people who hadn't even heard of Lainey before that night suddenly wanted to know everything about her. Moments later, she took the stage again, this time for Female Artist of the Year. She started off with, "My legs are numb. I can't believe I'm standing here with the legends who inspired me." And then she started naming names. Kelsey Ballerini, Ella Langley, Megan Moroney, Casey Musgraves. Women, she said, who are kicking down barn doors in Nashville. She gave a heartfelt thank you to her parents, saying, "Mom and Daddy, I love you." And then she turned to her fiancé, Duck Hodges, and called him her rock. She didn't make it about herself. She made it about everyone who helped her climb. And that's the kind of energy country music needs more of. Speaking of Duck Hodges, let's talk about that red carpet moment. Lainey showed up in black sequin bell-bottoms, full glam, radiating star power. Duck stood by her side in a crisp suit and matching cowboy hat. They looked like country royalty. Reporters asked about the engagement, and Lainey spilled the story. He proposed at George Jones's estate. Candles everywhere. Photos framed around the room. Then he got down on one knee. She cried. He cried. And now? The internet's test. Number 4x4 IU Forever started trending. Fans are treating it like a modern fairy tale. It's not just the music. It's not just the wins. It's this full circle story. Humble beginnings, real love, massive success, all unfolding in public. And just when the night couldn't get more powerful, she joined forces with Reba McEntire and Miranda Lambert to debut a brand new song, Trailblazer. Written with Brandy Clark, the anthem lit up the ACM stage with harmonies that felt like church and grit that felt like revolution. This wasn't just 3 stars singing. This was 3 generations of women saying, "We're here. We support each other. We're not going anywhere." Clips from the performance went instantly viral. Fans called it the best moment of the night. Critics said it wasn't just nostalgic, it was a statement. Lainey wasn't just performing. However, she was planting a flag in the middle of country music saying, "This is ours too." Now let's talk about the album that helped make all this happen. Whirlwind, released in late 2024, hit different. It's part fiddle, part fire. It sounds like an old truck on a dirt road and a midnight prayer all at once. The lead single, 4x4 by You, ruled the charts for 6 weeks. But it's the deeper tracks, Heartland Highway, Good Goodbye, Sunday Confession, that show just how far she's come as a songwriter. Rolling Stone called it authentic and fearless. Billboard had it debut at number 2 on the top country albums chart. And fans? They played it on loop like a soundtrack to their lives. Winning Album of the Year at the ACMs wasn't just validation. It was proof that vulnerability and craft still matter. Now let's hit the rumor mill. Industry insiders say Lainey's planning a surprise single drop in June. Word is it'll feature a pop crossover artist, possibly someone from the top 40 charts. Think country roots with a mainstream twist. She's also rumored to announce a world tour in August. We're talking Europe, Australia, maybe even South America. And here's the wild card. Sources say Lainey might be eyeing a movie role. Yes, Hollywood. She could play a musician in a major studio film that's currently in casting. It's not confirmed. But if true, she's about to level up again. And honestly, would anyone be surprised? This is what happens when an artist trusts their gut, keeps their roots, and takes bold swings. From singing in the back of a camper trailer to sweeping the ACMs, from writing songs in notebooks to performing with Reba, from imposter syndrome to icon energy, Lainey Wilson is proving that you can be humble and unshakable at the same time, that you can have faith and hustle, softness and steel, country soul and global reach. Her story is only getting started. And if you're watching this right now, you're witnessing the rise of a country legend in real time. So what's next? A film? A tour? Another anthem? Only Lainey knows. But one thing's for sure. She's going to make us feel every second of it. So if you love country music, strong women, real stories, and moments that make you believe again, stick around, because Lainey Wilson is just getting started.